Alright, the Reds, it's the Post-Match Pint from Man Island Social in Liverpool City Centre. We all just got together earlier on, watched the match, and fucking hell, Liverpool, you put us through the ringer there. Mo, it was mad, wasn't it? Because I think it was a game of 3 halves. I'm going to make up a new phrase. But you know what I mean by that? Yeah. In that, first half we obviously kept them at bay. They were all energy. They were getting stuck in. They were in our faces. Mane scores an absolute hurler, absolutely brilliant goal. What a fucking player. Then we start the second half really well, and we're like, happy days. We've boxed this off. We're so good. Some of the football was phenomenal. And then Adrian, fucking hell, lads, what are you up to there? Just when we were getting posters of you on our walls.
It was literally all of the think pieces of the perfect away performance had already been written, and then we decided to add another paragraph and put it at the top. But essentially, it was what I thought this game was going to be. Like Southampton, they are the epitome of the huff and puff team, as in they're really good at doing lots of things, but they're not really good at doing the most important thing and putting it in the back of the net. So I knew that they were going to be busy. I knew we'd have to withhold a bit of pressure. I knew there was a chance there might be a bit of sloppiness early on from us as well, with travelling and all that kind of stuff. But once Manny scored his goal, I was like, right, okay, first half, complete, perfectly played. Second half, as you say, we start really well, looking like it's going to get that second goal. We have that big chance for Firmino to make it 2-0. Then they bring on they make a substitution, change the shape, and you think this could be the time where it turns again. But no, we do score again, and you think, oh, okay, relax. Started looking at my phone, looking at the cricket scores, and then I was going to say Adrian has his moment, but I'd say it's more San Miguel than Adrian that moment. It was just like, there was no need for him to do that at all. There was 2 players he could have easily passed to, and he chose the wrong one. But as we mentioned before, Alisson did the same thing against Leicester in his 3rd game for us last year, and we won that game. Yeah. Got away with it. If that trend continues, I'm all right.
I mean, that ultimately is it, isn't it, Joel? In that, we're not sort of arsed really, and that it hasn't cost us. It was worrying at the time, obviously, and the end was a little bit more nervous than it needed to be. Ings doesn't make connection with that one, and obviously it would all be different if he did. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but I mean, he's had a brilliant week, hasn't he? Maybe he's just tired. I mean, he had a fan fucking slide tackling on him in Istanbul the other day, so maybe his head just went. But I think I'm quite happy for the rest of the time that he's in goal for us. If he doesn't worry so much about trying to play football, just put that out of play, lads, and we'll deal with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a bit of a shame because I thought he played a really good game
made some
in
good
general
saves.
Up until that moment. He had the one, was it Vestergaard or Romeu from a corner in the first half with brilliant reflex stop. There was another one when he came off his line really quickly and was kind of in a good starting position. And then there was another one right towards the end where Matip almost an unbelievable own goal. Top corner, would have been an unreal finish for Matip, and then brilliant save there. So it's a shame for him because I think that's one of the things early on this season everyone's having a little bit of a moan about is our defending is not quite what we were used to last season. There's no clean sheets in 3 games and in a Community Shield. So it would have been nice that we were about 5 minutes away from our first clean sheet of the season, which would have been, given the circumstances, massive. So it would be nice to come out and say that the defence is back to normal. But yeah, I mean, that wasn't Liverpool's defence's fault. That was just a freak error. It feels like we've got a bit of a quota and the keeper has to make one mad error every season. So I'd rather they get it out of the way in a game that we win. And we were saying before started here that the pattern of that game was very similar to Leicester last year. Didn't play great overall, but got ourselves 2-0 up, and then you look like you're coasting towards a comfortable 3 points.
Same goal scorers as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So who cares? The result is everything.
Exactly. I think the good bit, as well as winning, obviously, and as well as temporarily, if we're all being realistic, being top of the league right now, the good bit is the start of that second half. I mean, we were saying when we were watching it, it feels like Liverpool are probably the best in the league at doing a 10 straight after half time. We seem to score then a lot, we always play well then a lot. The reaction from whatever the manager's saying at half time always seems to be really good. And some of the football in that spell was brilliant. There was flicks, there was tricks, there was nearly picture book goals, there was potential goals in the season, you know what I mean? That's Liverpool.
Exactly, and whatever the message was from half time, it sharpened their minds and it helped them go out there. But yeah, it's a really good thing to have because that period of the game is more often than not when games are decided. Especially, I mean, you're not going to be 4-0 up at half time every week.